Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another week here at the PUBG Mobile Super League PMSL Southeast Asia Fall Split. You're joined in by me, your host today. My name is Flava. And of course, as usual, we're about to kickstart week number 2, day number 1. All amazing PUBG Mobile action here at our official venue. And of course, before we jump into all the action, we're joined in by some amazing individuals here for yet another session of interviews. Starting off with my left here is none other than Team Box Gaming. We have Gosu. Now, Gosu, here's a series of questions for you as you're representing Team Box Gaming. First of all, your team had quite a rough, week for yourselves in week number 1. Now, is there any specific reasoning behind this performance? And do you think it's because of any specific factors such as communications or any other reasonings from your end?
Rồi, câu hỏi đầu tiên dành cho team mình ha. Thì tuần thi đấu vừa rồi là một tuần tương đối khó khăn đối với lại Box Gaming. Thì không biết là có một cái lý do đặc biệt nào mà dẫn đến cái kết quả như vậy không? Không biết là Gosu nghĩ là lý do nằm ở đội hình của mình, hay là lý do nằm ở cái vấn đề giao tiếp trong game, hay là có lý do nào khác hay là không?
Là vấn đề giao tiếp trong combat và đội hình bắn chưa đúng hốc độ luôn.
I think the main reasons it come from our team communications, and also I think our team didn't perform to the best of our abilities.
And we do hope that that is being fixed right here because we don't have much time here in PMSL. And of course, coming up to the first match of week number 2, which is happening today, what is your new target for this week and what can we expect from Box Gaming?
Chỉ còn có ít phút nữa là mình sẽ bắt đầu trận đầu tiên của tuần thi đấu thứ 2 ha. Thì không biết đội của mình đã có một cái mục tiêu mới nào cho tuần thi đấu này không?
Mục tiêu mới là bọn em cố bắn hết mình và nằm trong top 5.
Okay, our new target is we are trying to do our best and get a slot in top 5.
Wow, getting a slot in top 5, and that's quite a bold statement coming from Box Gaming, and we believe that they are able to do so right here as they have made it into some of the top or amazing teams here at PMSL. Now, last question for you is that now to achieve that mentioned target, top 5 is quite a feat. Now, what adjustments or preparations have you made together with your teammates coming into this week number 2?
Để đạt được cái mục tiêu mà giành được một slot trong top 5 như mình đã đặt ra, thì không biết là trong 2 ngày vừa rồi team của mình đã có những cái thay đổi hay là có những cái chiến thuật nào mới được đặt ra hay không?
Team của em đã cố gắng thay đổi trong 2 ngày tập luyện rất nhiều.
We actually have a few changes in the past 2 days and I hope it's gonna work.
All right, and all the best to you as well, your team. We're going to be seeing whether or not if they're able to actually make it into that top 5 at the end of the week. And of course, we're not done yet as we have yet another series of questions here for our next interviewee, which is none other than MRPX. We have Bobo Hu, okay? All right, so welcome. Thank you so much for joining us here for this interview session. Now, of course, your team also did not perform so well last week, and we're here to get to know better. But fortunate for you guys, you did manage to get a winner chicken dinner on that particular last day. Now, have your team found the momentum that you're looking for based on that last day performance, or do you think it is the ego spotter effect?
Okay, so minggu lalu MRPX hasilnya tidaklah begitu bagus, tapi di hari terakhir kamu berjaya mendapatkan WWCD. Apakah itu karena kamu udah ketemu momentum atau itu cuman sekadar Agus effect?
Agus effect.
So it's actually Agus Porter effect.
That's the most basic and complete answer we could actually get here. And of course, now this time being first time in PMSL, I think people are kind of curious. What is the difference between PMSL after going through the first week and MPL Indonesia?
Oke, jadi buat MRPX secara keseluruhannya kan baru pertama kali nih ke PMSL. Apakah perbedaan di antara PMSL dan juga PMPL ID?
Mungkin karena atmosfer sama ya karakteristik atau habit tim yang dari saya tuh yang belum pernah kita ketemu.
So the difference between PMSL and PMPL ID is one of the things is the atmosphere, and maybe because of the characteristic that the other team have that they haven't found or maybe met before, so they kind of feel a bit weird.
Oh, very interesting response right there. And of course, last but not least, we'd like to know now to get a much better scoring in this week number 2. It is a brand new day. It's a brand new week itself. So what do you think is the most needed improvement in your team's current performance?
Jadi untuk memperbaiki hasil-hasil kalian dari minggu lalu, apakah improvement yang paling penting lah yang kamu harus lakuin buat minggu ini?
Mungkin dari internal tim kayak komunikasi, percaya diri, sama ya inisiatif kita lah, lebih kita tingkatin lagi.
Okay, so the thing that they want to focus on for this week is actually the internal part, which is the communication, the chemistry between the teams, the players, so that they're hoping they can perform really well for this week.
And we hope they do well indeed. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. It's amazing interviews happening here on the main stage. In a few short moments, we're going to be kickstarting round number 1 here for day 1, week number 2 here at the PUBG Mobile Super League Southeast Asia Fall Speed 2023. We'll see you guys on the battlegrounds.
Uy. Uy. Ang bilis, no? Grabe, speed na speed yung aking pagta-transform at pagbibihis. Pero ako talagang excited ako ngayon. Medyo kinakabahan ng very light as this will be my first time in PMSL. So kung nakaraan, nakasama ko si Kuku TV as host ng podcast ngayon. First time ko magkakast and I'm very excited. And at the same time, I wanna see more of the performances of our teams. Oh. Mm-hmm. Oo. Ayan. So, for our Group B, we have your Vampires Esports. Nandyan din yung ating BTR, PBE, and of course, our Team Secret. So, yan yung 4 na kupunan na hindi nyo makikita dito. Baka mamaya mag-comment kayo na saan na ang PBE. Wala po sila for today. They're gonna be having a short break. Tapos bukas, babalik naman sila dito. Pero ito na nga, overview natin for our PMSL. So, kakatapos na ng week 1, from August 2 to August 6, we had 20 teams in total at 4 na groups yan per match. Ganon din naman ngayon for our week 2. Ang kinaibahan lang, galing ito dun sa rankings coming from our first weekend. For the third week, ganon din yung magaganap. And of course, syempre, yung ating prize pool dun kanina, napakalaki, no, Kuku? Yes. Grabe. Ayan. So, for our PBE, they are now standing on the 12th rank with 9 league points na nakuha nila from that first week. At syempre, nakakuha sila ng 2 chicken dinner. Pero for the rest of the teams, we see here still Baunam United, of course, on that first spot with 20 points dahil sila nga ang nakakuha ng first ranking with 2 chicken dinners as well. Ganoon din naman yung ating mga ibang koponan. So, their league ranking points just went down from 20, 19, 18, and so on and so forth. Decrease lang yan by 1 hanggang doon sa ating box, which they only got 1 point. So medyo mahirap-hirap yung kanilang positioning right now. Let's see if they will redeem themselves this time sa week 2 natin. Surprise to eh. Mhm. Mhm. Yes. Mhm. Yes. Mhm. Ooh. Ang dami. Yes. Mhm. Grabe. Parang security guard nga, no? So, before, talagang mas majority ginagamit DBS now. Basta shotgun, palag kung palag. Now, we are seeing our other teams, gano'n naman sa ating Baunam. Ito yung nagpapakitang gila sila sa ating bridge versus our Yoodo Alliance. Kita mo naman talagang almost squad wipe. Tingnan natin, mukhang si Sowas maganda yung pagkakasilip at napakaganda ng kanyang pwestuhan. Pero ito na nga, today's matches natin, of course, we are gonna have the same set of maps. So match number 1, Sanhok tayo dito. Match 2, 3, and 4 will be Erangel. Habang match 5 and 6 naman natin ay sa mapa ng Miramar. Mhm. Yes. Mhm. Uy. Yes. Uy, ito na. Oh. Ayan, so ang ating pabalat dito, syempre, we have our RPA2, ang ating new beach and pool party theme Royal Pass available. Now, grabe, hanggang September 13 yan, meron tayong new custom color outfit Serene Rapture set, meron pang new upgradable firearm Marine Evolution UMP45, at merong exclusive victory dance for RPA2. Kaya naman, join the party right now and create your party attire. Talagang magpa-party sila dyan. Pero dito, Kuku, sino nga kaya ang magpa-party? Uy. Uy. Kaya nga eh, parang dapat sa next na casting, parang dapat ganyan yung ganyan yung peg ng hair mo. Parang medyo bagay yan. Pero yun nga nun, I think, we are gonna have, of course, this is gonna be our PMCT Visayas region. At balita ko, Kuku, last day na ng registration. Kaya wag kayong pahuli-huli dyan, guys. And of course, join our tournament. Kasi parang last day ata tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. So you guys need to register right now. Pero speaking of register, boses ni Monboy ang magre-register sa mga utak ninyo dahil Monboy voice pack will be coming right up. Ako favorite ko dito, no, yung ating the more the more many, the more happy. Tsaka yung, yeah, Miggy Boy. Pero parang nabitin ako, ano yan? Ayun ang gusto mo. Ayan. Uy. Yeah. Yes. Ako, grabe. I have a lot of expectations, syempre, from all of our teams. Despite marami dito, mga re-roster or mga napalitan ng mga teams coming from our disband, katulad ng sa Bacon Time and all of the other teams, I am really looking forward sa kung ano ba yung ipapakita ng mga teams na medyo mababa yung scoring coming from that spring. Katulad ng sinabi mo kanina, you've mentioned our Don't Break Dreams. So, they ended up on the 19th spot last spring. Tapos, after our week 1, nando na sila sa 15th if I'm not mistaken. So, medyo naging maganda na yung kanilang pag-akyat. And the same goes for our PBE as they ended on the 17th spot in the spring. Ngayon, nasa 12 na tayo. So, at least for the first week, after the first week, a good progress for them. So, hopefully, week 2 and week 3, mas maganda pa yung ating makikita. Oo nga. Ay, parang idol ko po kasi si Kuko TV, kaya parang nung narinig kong Sursa yung pipili niya, Sursa yung pinili ko. Pero, aside from that, no, ang ano ko talaga dito is because these three teams are those who got that chicken dinner from our Sandhawk maps for the first week. So, sila yung tatlo na feeling ko at this time around will also do the same thing. So, malapit na tayo magsimula, Kuko. Ako'y napaka-excited na talaga. Ooh. North. Yes. Uy. Segue. Tignan natin kung ganun nga ba ang mangyayari. Pero as they disperse from that plane path and they go to their designated dropping points, I think medyo maganda yung ating magiging pwestuhan. For the other teams, who are just getting to their locations. As of the moment, pero yung iba, kita mo naman Kuko, kumbaga may kanya-kanyang titulo ng lupa itong ating mga teams. So they are just sitting pretty, pero GE natin is now here with our D Savior. Ooh. Nako. Oo, talagang medyo mahirap yung kanilang lagay given na wala pa nga silang mga gamit. Bakbakan agad-agad and kakasabi mo nga lang no, Kenny na MVP. Ngayon, mukhang mamamahinga muna ng saglit as he goes down coming from those bullets galing dito sa ating mga tropa. Habang si Boom Yummy mukhang magpupush na ng forward, Relzy will go a bit near to that location as well. Hindi lang itong dalawang koponan, meron pang nag-aabang sa may gedli-gedli lamang ng lahati ang buhay ni pare nating Depp. Mukhang magiging Johnny Depp galing yan. And to the rest of our Boom, parang siksikan yung magaganap. And speaking of siksikan, Kuko, si Yami mo ang napabagsak na doon at nasiksik na ang kanyang buhay. Yes. Oo. Grabe, kailangan mo talaga mag-bailout. Hindi lahat ng laban kailangan mong palagan. And as they are now moving away from that engagement, si Sem9 Dep ay nakaabang pa din sa ating mga tropa from Boom. I'm not quite sure if they are gonna escape that battle. Pero si Puanbit mo ang natuluyan na si pare and he is knocked out right now. Galing kay Mikiel ata yan sa may gedli-gedli lamang. Habang si Box Kwang, nakikita natin na hindi ganun kalayuan sa ating kinalalagyan. And mukhang meron ng 5 eliminations. Grabe naman yun. 5 eliminations agad-agad for our Sem9. They are starting the game very, very strong. Pero si Kwang, mukhang may makakasalubong doon. Pero speaking of makakasalubong, Infinity natin nakasalubong yung ating Genesis Esports and Shorty goes down right now. Si Labi mukhang babalik ata ng Labi. Pero West Carry ay nabawian din. Master Smile and Master Ichi na lang yung kinakapitan ngayon ng ating team Genesis Esports.
With Slim Zai currently down, and that's because of the Infinity with the drive-by, and yun nga, si Omstyle nandun din, going for the finish. Siya na lang pala yung mag-isa. For the Infinity and Omstyle, dating bacon time na ngayon nasa the Infinity na will try to get this team to survive. Kaso nga lang on the kill feed, it's gonna be Bounam United now versus Sem9. So, ang daming labanan agad. Wala pa atang, I think, 1 minute yung nangyari, no? Pagka-drop, barilan agad, and parang wala nang time para mag-loot.
Wala na talagang time para mag-loot. Kasi kita mo naman, meron agad kaharap ng kalaban. At hindi lang isa. Buti kung isang player lang or isang team. Kaso ang nangyari, napakadaming kupunang nakapaligid sa kanila. For our Bounam United, they are spotting our other team from that hill. Pero siya, inabawian. So was na madalas MVP ng kanyang kupunan. Na-down sa mga oras na ito. Will RRQ be able to confirm that kill mo ang si Max LV nasisipat ng very, very light doon si Porsche. Mukhang makikita rin ata ng mga tropa natin. They have the height advantage right now. But will they be able to make that for their favor? Magpupush na ata RRQ natin dito, Kuko TV. This is gonna be thrilling right now dahil mukhang pinapalibutan. Pinipressure sila ngayon pero RRQ goes down. One of them needs to push forward pero Max LB naghahanda ng granada dito. Palitan na, Kuko, yung ating nakikita.
And Bounam United right now in trouble with one more player left. Si Max na lang ang natitira, going for the spray down with the M4. Wala nga lang natamaan. On to the side of Nerpeco, and Nerpeco throws a molly. Sabi niya, inuman muna tayo. Ito'y bote para sa'yo. Yun nga lang, men, nag-back siya. And Porsche is now gonna be eliminated with a DBS. And si Max wala na atang panghil.
Oh,
DBS sa
no.
mukha, sabi ni Nerpeco and RQ. Eliminates Baunam United.
Grabe, napaka-earling kaganapan at kaalatan yan para sa ating Baunam United. Oh, even though they are on that top of our week 1 leaderboard, so parang medyo inaalat dito sa ating start ng week 2. But it's too early to say, so let's see kung ano nga kaya yung kanilang kapalaran dito sa ating second week. Pero moving on to our XERXIA Esports, they are sharing that same ground with our Don't Break Dreams. Kaninong dreams kaya ang mabibreak? Will it be for our XERXIA or for our DBD? At hindi kalayuan, RRQ nandyan lang din sa may gedli-gedli. Tamang sipat lang si pare nating RNJ.
RNJ, XERXIA Esports, number 1 team, no? Not number 1, but number 4 team rather from last week. Yung Baunam United, yung number 1 na na-eliminate na nga dito sa mapa na to. This is just the first game, no? Pinakaunang mapa. Pinakaunang first mapa, no? Dito sa week number 2.
Pinakaunang first.
Oo, ng PMSL. And again, yung team na to, sabi nga ni Paolo Bica kagabi sa podcast namin, ERX is his player of the week, and let's see if ERX can actually get this team back, no, in the top of the leaderboards. But now the circle is kind of different, no, compared to the circles na nangyari nga in the first week. Karamihan kasi Aya in the first week nasa northern side lagi yung circle, pero ngayon it's gonna go to the eastern side, southeastern side, malapit lang sa paboritong area ni Bekbek, yung Ducks.
Uy, paborito ata yan ng lahat ng mga Wag na natin sabihin, baka tayo'y madalas at matanggalan ng trabaho. Pero dito in Quarry, we have here our FaZe. And I think they're taking this ground all for themselves. Mukhang EVOS. EVOS muna yung mga pare natin dito. Pero our PERSIJA EVOS, they are taking that pain galing sa ating Blue Zone. Grabe, mga sanay na sanay, masaktan. Okay lang nasaluhin yung sakit na binibigay ng ating Blue Zone. So they are just going for that late rotation, sasabayan lang nila yung ating bilog. Let's see kung wala ba silang maa-approach na kalaban.
And by the way guys, pasensya na kayo guys kung wala akong mic kanina or I don't know, hindi ko alam kung sino yung walang mic. Pero again, hopefully na-ayos na ng aming technical team or yung director yung aming microphone. Pero we are back at it again here sa ating laban with RRQ now, getting in position sa loob ng circle and no mercy. May naririnig yata dong players na nakasasakyan, and that's why si Nerpeco, no? Grabe yung scouting technique nila, Aya. Kung napapansin mo, they're gonna try to get a vehicle, dadaan lang nila ng konti, hindi gaanong malapit, and he will provide information kung saan banda mismo yung kalaban, and that's how other teams are actually providing the scouting, no, for the other teams na malapit nga sa kanila. And XERXIA, with them, very smart din tong team na to, you know? Nag-back out sila dun sa area na yun, and actually mas pinili nila na magstay na lang dun sa compound.
Oh, talaga magsistay muna sila dyan sa ating compound. Pero going back to our RRQ, grabe no, parang kanina kasi parang medyo na I was very curious, what does RRQ mean? So nakita ko dun, it is REGUM, and that RR, yung RR muna tayo, ang meaning pala nun ay King of Kings. So mapapatunayan kaya ng RRQ na sila ang King of Kings dito sa ating PMSL. That is quite an interesting thing, no? Pagka they prove themselves worthy of that title dito sa ating bakbakan. Pero babalik tayo sa ating mga PERSIJA EVOS. They are still outside of the zone. Ikaw ba, Kuku, in your perspective as the VA, ano ang masasabi mo na they are going for that late rotation, nagbababad sila malala sa labas ng zone?
I love how you said it, Aya, pero yun nga lang, Misery almost knocking down Parajin. Buti na lang merong Ridge na pwede niyang gamitin doon, and he will be able to actually go for that healing. And going back to your question, Aya, actually hindi ako fan ng pagbabad sa Blue Zone, especially in Sanok. Kasi nga mas malakas na yung damage per second ng Blue Zone. For me, it's best for you to actually get a vehicle as soon as you can and try to get inside the circle. And ito yung sinasabi ko kanina, Ayo. Kuha na sasakyan, lalapit lang ng konti, titignan kung may tao doon, scout lang, and then provide information para mabaril nung player na nasa malayo. And Parajin right now, on a crucial spot here, katabi lang niya yung PERSIJA EVOS, and PERSIJA EVOS has no idea of what's happening, Aya.
Grabe talagang wala silang idea kung ano yung pwedeng maging tinik sa kanilang lalamunan, pero mukhang sinisimulan ng RRQ yung laban with our Sersha. Si Salamat Shopper, katulad ng sinabi ni Vince G, pero si Paradin mo ang gigedlihan niya lang pag sumilip si Zaxi dyan, mukhang matutuklaw siya ng mga bala ng ating para Jean. Pero titignan natin ano nga kaya yung kanilang mga gagawin na next steps as they are preparing this vehicle para makapag-push forward. Pero mukhang sisilip si Zaxi dito. Makikita ba ni para Jean going for that scout, going for that scope out? Pero hindi pinalagan ni Kuko. Grabe, hinayaang dumaan sa kanyang harapan si pare nating Zaxi.
Hindi ko talaga papalagan yan. And
Uy!
Zaxi goes down. Parajin waits for the right time. And PJev has someone from behind. Kaso nga lang, hindi niya nilikuran itong si Parajin. Parajin giving him the option to go for the spray down. Actually, mananak din siya ni Lin X. Pero si Misery, parang wala siyang idea rin, no? Na may tao din sa taas. And actually gonna be Levi's yung pantalon. Mga kaibigan na knockdown na rin. And PJev now can actually go for that revive onto Red Face. But Chua, ito na yung paborito ni Vince G. Si Chua. Ayun na, umalis na siya. Kasi siya na lang kasi yung mag-isa.
Sasayaw na kasi siya
Oo. At parang mas pinili niya atang kunin yung placement points. And that's how important it is.
Yes.
Yung placement point na yan. And ikaw ba, Aya, will you rather go for the kills or placement na lang?
Syempre, placement is the key in my perspective. Kasi nga, kita mo naman to, speaking of, medyo mo ang delikado rin ang buhay doon ni Chua. Pero going back, as Chua heals up, hindi na aabot na pasabog pa ni DDDN. Binrake niya yung dreams ni Chua na mabuhay pa at maiangat yung kanilang punto sa ating leaderboards. Pero going back, placement points, just like what you guys mentioned in your podcast yesterday, we are too focused minsan doon sa ating elimination points. We need to get that kasi nga because of the new pointing system. Pero at the end of the day, pag mas mataas yung placement points mo, parang doon nagkakatalo, lalo na kung mayroon tayong tie. So, I believe placement points should really be taken into regard as well. Kailangan rin pangalagaan yung ating placement points. Pero babalik tayo dito kanino placement points. Ang mananaigas, Geek is in front of our alter ego right now. Si Rosemary mo ang nadali, pero si Snipes mo ang na-snipe din. Si Damgood na naging Damrude, mukhang down na rin sa mga oras na to. AE is taking their advantage as of this moment. Pero Box, mukhang magiging Box na rin dahil sinusugod na siya dito ng ating Yoodo Alliance and will take damage from that blue zone. Sinabayan pa at na maalam na rin, Kuku.
And napakaganda nung labanan kanina actually on the side of Alter Ego, Aries and Geek Fam. S12K, no? Nagaling sa Alter Ego versus that DBS from Damrude. And sino nagsasabi ang DBS pa rin na malakas? Hindi. Yung matabang S12K yung nanalo sa labanan na yun. And here right now is the updated circle, by the way. XERXIA Esports focusing on the circle. Kung mapapansin mo kanina, they were trying to bait itong kalaban nila na malapit lang sa kanila. They were trying to get the vehicle and tinatry nila lumapit-lapit. Pero yun pala, it's just a bait gameplay wherein pagka bumaba sila or magpakita sila sa ridge na yun or sa hill na yun, ay baka masprayan sila ng mga players na nasa loob ng circle, which is nasa loob din ng compound.
Oo, talagang nasa loob muna sila doon ng compound. Pero ito, no, ang ating solo player left for si First Audrey, mo ang delikado siya doon. Although, siya yung madalas na nakikita kong MVP for the past week, I think it would be difficult for him nakaharapin yung marami pa nating full squad dito. We still have RRQ na kompleto, DBD kompleto pa rin together with our FaZe. Although yung iba, Alter Ego as well, still complete. Let's see how he will make it out alive. Pero yung ating SEM9, tamang ikot lang din. They will be approaching our Yoodo Alliance and our other teams as well. Parang medyo pwestuhan muna sa Gedli yung nakikita kong gagawing strategies ng ating mga teams.
Right now, you can see MORPH, GPX. Akala nyo, replay to, hindi. Buhay sila kasi walang PBE. Again, binabalagbag niya ng PBE sa Sami. Pero walang PBE para sa araw na to. And guys, they are still alive right now on the bottom side of the circle. Tingin naman muna tayo kay Addict Look. Nawala lang sa kanila si Flax, so pwede pa to for Yoodo Alliance. And the only thing that matters right now for them is pasok sila sa circle. They can gatekeep teams as much as possible at this very moment. Pero mamaya, once the timer goes down to 0 at once na mag-shrink yung zone na yan, ay baka wala sa kanila yung circle.
Uy, baka nga wala sa kanila yung circle. Pero kita mo naman, si Audrey tatakas lang sana siya. Gusto niya lang sana makakuha ng mas mataas na placement points. But unfortunately, na-deny siya doon ng ating alter ego. Meanwhile, si Potato mukhang na Potato ng very very light and he is knocked out. PERSIJA EVOS, meron ding bagsak. That is red face na mula ang mukha ni pari natin dito dahil nakatanggap ng malalang damage at bala galing doon sa may likuran. Meanwhile, FaZe and Genesis Esports is probably having their own engagement right now. Kaya naman nagkakabawasan na rin ng mga buhay. And this is gonna be interesting kung saan mag-shift yung ating bilog kuko dahil meron at merong maiiwan.
Well, tignan natin kung sino nga ba yung may
Eto
iwan
na.
na yan. Ito yung sinasabi natin. Where will the circle go? Kanino nga ba? Na,
Uy.
it's gonna be in XERXIA Esports area. Gitnang-gitna sila dito sa circle na to. RQ has a really good position as well. Kaso nga lang, Aya, very prone to for engagement kasi they have a compound na pwede nilang i-defend. Pero kung titingnan mo, yung isa nilang players, no, nakahiwalay, no? It's a 3-1 split.
Uy.
Vintores!
Grabe!
With a risky play here, goes down. Uy,
Nap-
yung Mela! Nahulog sa maling tao, mga kaibigan! And
Grabe, wala
madali siyang
sumalo.
mapapatay ni Nerpeco with those single shots. 1 point, easy 1 point para sa RQ and si Onsensman. Very low in HP na rin. Isang wanit na lang, isang pitik na lang yung Aya. Kaso nga lang,
Grabe!
yung iba yung target niya. And na-headshot yun sa ulo. Kaso nga lang, men, hindi lang niya nagawa ng paraan para ma-knockdown.
Hindi niya nagawa ng paraan para ma-knockdown. Pero grabe, kita mo naman, talagang katulad sinabi mo, ilang pitik na lang, isang pitik na lang talaga at parehas pa silang heavily damage. Pero dito naman, ano kaya ang pipitikin ni Jimmy as he is looking towards our PJev right now. Tamang spray lang amid sa smoke. Wala tayong tropa doon galing sa PJev. Pero ito, mga tropa ng AE natin, sumusugod naman sa phase ngayon, nagkakapalitan lang ng mga bala Ventores na muntik-muntikan na rin ma-down kanina. Very much alive right now and targeting our alter ego, pero isa nilang tropa ay bagsak na rin from that other side. Meanwhile, Rosemary is heavily damaged as well, pero meron pa silang ample time para makapag-replenish bago pumasok sa ating bilog. Pero ang problema, yung phase natin may upper hand right now to actually gatekeep our AE, pero may vehicles, that is a good thing for them. Hindi nila basta-basta lalakarin lang yung ating phase at mas magkakaroon sila ng advantage. Pero ito advantage na nakuha ng TBD ay maggranada yung mga tropa sa ating Yoodo Alliance and Oli yun na lang ang naiiwan. Pero naiwan na rin niya ang lobby natin sa Sunhawk as he goes down with another frag grenade.
2 frag grenades coming from Izane. That's 2 grenade elimination coming from him as well. And now, tingnan natin, no, yung gitna. It's now gonna be no one as the circle shifted onto DBD side. And yung RRQ, mapapatay nila yung isang player doon. I'm not sure kung sino. Kasi medyo maliit dito on the left side. Pero yung Sem9, nananahimik lang dyan sa Gedli. They will probably just crawl their way in to the circle. Pero yung bakbakan, Aya, it's now going to be Alter Ego Aries versus XERXIA Esports. Labanan para sa compound na to. And ito yung mahirap for Alter Ego, Aya. They have FaZe Clan right behind them.
Yes, talagang nasa likuran nila yung ating FaZe Clan, so they could be sandwiched mamayang unti lamang. Hindi sila pwede makapag-forward agad-agad, hindi sila pwede magpa-open sa likod dahil magiging magandang entry point yan coming from our FaZe. And speaking of entry point, Morman mukhang gumagawa ng pangarap doon sa may Gedli, pero si XERXIA Megaman is knocked out as well. Palitan ng palitan dahil 3 kupunan yung nagcha-challenge dyan at nagpe-pressurean sa mga oras na to as they are trying their best na makapag-heal up ng mga kasama. Yung kabilang kupunan ginagawa yung kanilang pagkakataon para makapag-knockdown, pero they are all up and alive. Ang tanong, hindi ba sila madadali ng mga granadang binibitawan at pinapakawalan ngayon? Si EarthZ mukhang iisa pa dito, mayayanig kaya ang kanilang Earth and World as they receive so much damage. Isa na lang yung naiwan for that FaZe Clan. Parang yung granada niya pa yung nakadali sa kanya ng very, very light. And AE natin, Okta dito, kuku sumasagot din ng mga granada.
And Alter Ego, nakapag-reset na nga sila. And ito yung mali ng FaZe Clan. Hindi sila masyado nag-focus sa Alter Ego. They're now gonna be pushed. Oh, and Onsets knocks down 2! Yun nga lang, mag-isa na lang siya. And Alva saves the day for Alter Ego and Megamind. Nakabang Molotov para sa inyo. Kaso nga lang, saan pumunta yun? Parang sa kanya pa ata pumunta. Pero ito na, nasusunog na ang Alter Ego. At ginawang barbecue chicken, mga kaibigan, ng XERXIA. itong Alter Ego Raiders. Pero dito muna tayo sa RQ. Tamang third party lang ang ginawa nila between Sem9 and RQ, and DBD will eliminate Sem9 and then RQ all at the same time. Now we're down to 4.
Grabe, we are now down to 4 at mga soloists, mga Lone Ranger natin dito, our GE and our PJev. PJev, alam natin na pag ganito ang kalagayan, either mag-healing game or gagatang na lang, pero yung dalawang soloista, sila pa yung naglaban na wala ang ngiti sa mga labi ni Master Smile as he goes down coming from behind. PJev naman natin nadali ng blue zone. So ngayon, 4v3 is our situation between Don't Break Dreams and our XERXIA Esports. Sino naman kaya ang mabibreak ang mga dreams? Muntik-muntik ka na yung dalawang kuponan natin dito. Both of those players na nagkasipatan, nagkasilipan, heavily damaged, pero parang nasa DBD natin ngayon yung advantage as they are still a full squad and pwede nilang ikutan ng mas maigi yung ating XERXIA. And XERXIA is having a difficult time kasi kailangan nilang pasukin yung ating circle na mukhang binabantayan na ng DBD.
And napakaganda na ginagawa ng XERXIA dito. They're actually going onto the right side part ng perspective nila, even instead of the left side. Left side is much more open, no, compared to the right side. Pero itong si Echo putting on some smokes here para at least magawan sila ng cover din dun sa side nila. Pero yun nga lang, itong si Yen na nauna na nga sa circle is now gonna gatekeep itong mga players ng XERXIA Esports. If you're gonna ask me, Aya, ang laki ng chance at DBD as the nade actually knocks down RNJ. Yannick sa tagig, mga kaibigan, ang ginawa sa kanya. And ito na si Jimmy OP, mamamangga na. Kaso nga lang, na-miss niya yung isa. Oh no! And Megamind will actually kill him. Yen goes down as well. Now it's a 2v2.
Wow! What a counter-attack coming from them! Grabe yung ginagawa nila. Tinitrim down isa-isa yung players ng DBD. 1v1
no!
Ends that battle. Talagang yung Earth, ni Earth, ay mukhang nagunaw na coming from that frag grenade. GG, well played. And that first chicken dinner for week 2 goes to our Don't Break Dreams.
Don't Break Dreams, the number 2 team in Sanok. And looks like Aya magiging number 1 na sila after this day. Kasi isa lang yung Sanok talaga para sa each day. And if you remember, it's VPE yung number 1 dun sa top Sanok performers. And they almost actually choked that game kasi nga they had a 4v3 situation and then si Jimmy OP nagkamali siya ng pagbangga kay Megamind. But then again, tapos na ang lahat. Buti na lang talaga nandun. If I'm not mistaken, si Yen yung last guy for team Don't Break Dreams of Malaysia, and I would say na ito talaga yung MVP. Si Izane, former player of Team Secret, now has 5 eliminations and 909 total damage output for this game. Well-deserved para kay Izane. And ito yung sinasabi ko, Aya. Week number 1, yes, tapos na. Pero week number 2, dito natin malalaman kung sino yung mga teams talaga na nag-work hard to go for the adjustments. And you can see now the stats ng team na to. Not just Izane. Meron din ginawa itong sila Echo, Yen, and Jimmy OP. It's a balanced role, no? Na meron sila dito si Yen and Jimmy. Pero Echo has 3 eliminations and probably, Aya, maraming KS ang nakuha nito. Look at the damage, 196 lang.
Oo nga, talagang mukhang KS is life nga siya dito. Pero going back to what you said, no, itong mga teams, given na onti lang yung araw na pahinga nila, in between week 1 and week number 2, you really need to adjust and adapt very, very quick. Pero ito, teams to watch out for naman natin is DBD, of course, coming from that first win. Nandito rin GE, our RRQ, and our SEM9. Napakadaming granada ang nagamit ng DBD at nakita nga natin doon yung huling moments wherein Granada ang tumapos. So once again, kudos to our DBD at mukhang yung iba, kailangan pang damihan yung kanilang utility management when it comes to our frag grenades para mas maging effective din yung kanilang mga gameplay.
And here are the highlights, ladies and gentlemen, as it started off right when they dropped off, Aya. Hindi na natin nakita yung labanan between Box and Sem9, and then we have Boom as well. Pero nag-skip na tayo, no, dito sa may Parajin moments na kung sana hindi nila alam na nasa likod lang siya ng bato na yan. And then, we have Sem9 Depth spraying down onto MORPH GPX. Hindi natin to nakita, no? In the spectator. So buti na lang nilagay nila tong highlight na to,
Highlight.
no? Dito sa highlights moment natin. And then we have Izane going for those nades. Ito yung sinasabi kong 2 elimination ng grenade niya onto Yoodo Alliance. And again, that's why he got the MVP at the very end. Ito na, si Echo nga pala, hindi si Yen. Si Echo pala yung last guy ng DBD. And it was him, between him and the last guy of XERXIA Esports. And yun na nga, sila yung nakuha ng manok at the very end of the day. And sino nga ba ang number 1 after ng match number 1?
Ayan, so after that match number 1, sila pa rin ang nandirito on top with 11 eliminations and 21 overall points, habang second spot natin ang ating GE na nadali ng ating tropa from PGEV na soloist na lang with 12 overall points. Ganon din sa ating RRQ together with 7-9, so tied up yung tatlo natin dyan. XERXIA with 10, PGEV with 8, Alter Ego with 7, FaZe with 2, ganun din sa ating Yoodo Alliance, Box, and Infinity, habang our BN and Boom with 1 each. Tapos, unfortunately for MRPX, GEEK, and D-Saver, wala pa silang puntos after our match number 1. We still have 5 matches for today. Madami pang pwedeng plot twists and turns na mga magaganap.
At ulo sa ulo muna tayo, we have Nerpeco versus Izane. And comparing these two, damage output ang naging focus ngayon ni Nerpeco. Though you can see a lot more of eliminations here from Izane with 5. Throws used, basically balance tayo with 8 to 8. So if you're gonna ask me, very much team-oriented, no? Yung ginawa nila pareho. Nerpeco siguro may mga na-knock siya, no? At the same time, di niya na-kill or na-KS nila Echo or nila Jimmy OP. Pero ito na nga yung mga top Erangel performers as we move closer to the 3 Erangel maps. By the way, guys, we're gonna be joined later on by Ray, no? On match number 3. And why not? Let's do a take 2 kasi kanina wala daw audio, no? Yeah. So take 2 tayo ng pag-intro. At yun na nga, welcome back, Aya, no? Dito sa Caster's Desk. Kanina sa interview, nakita kita and napakabilis mo naman mag-teleport from Kuala Lumpur to the caster scene.
Hindi lang yung pagde-teleport, yung pagpapalit ng damit. Talagang kailangan mabilisan ng galawan. Pag ganitong, multitasker kasi ikaw guys. Minsan translator ng PMSL. Tapos ngayon, caster naman tayo ng ating Tagalog broadcast. At kami ulit, Aya Plays together with Kuku TV. Siyempre, match number 2 na tayo. Coming right up. Ano kaya ang mga magaganap?
And maraming salamat din pala kay Bitoy na yung nag-interview si Farouk. Doon sa Kuala Lumpur. Siya yung host natin on site.
Tropa kayo
Yan. Pero yun na nga, no? Let's actually now switch over, no? Our screens on to saan nga ba ulito, Aya? Sa may mga skins. Ayan. Yung mga pabalat ni PUBG M. Kung wala pa kayong pera, ay pwede kayong sumali, no? Sa mga pa-open CG ng mga streamers. Pwede kayong manalo ng mga UC dyan. And then pag nagkaroon na kayo ng UC, bumili na kayo ng mga electrifying skins na nakikita nyo ngayon. Available right now in PUBG Mobile app. Make sure to download and update your PUBG Mobile apps kung di pa kayo nakakapag-update. At meron din tayong RP, yung Royal Pass na available right now. You can get the RP or yung Elite Plus na RP. And you can get as many skins as available. And pinagusto ko dito yung Honey Badger skin.
Uy, ako, pinakagusto ko dyan yung Marine Evolution UMP45. Napaka-cute ng ating UMP dyan. Pero syempre, hindi pa dyan natatapos yung mga paskin. Nininong PUBG M, we have here our Aston Martin X PUBG Mobile, a brand new collaboration with Aston Martin. Grabe naman, napakaganda naman ng ating Vikas. Lakas makapogi, Kuko.
Oo, para sa akin. Sa akin yung green, sa yung purple, ha?
Ayan, tama.
Tigisa
Favorite
tayo
ko yung purple, sakto.
Ayan, BTS ka pala. Yeah.
Army pala no?
Ako, green. De La Salle University ako kasi ako nag-aaral.
Sakto.
Yun ang available siya till September 13. And guys, ito na yung huling last day ng registration ng PUBG Mobile City Tournament Visayas Region. So guys, kung hindi pa kayo nakakapag-register, kung wala pa kayong teammate na nahanap, why not? Dito sa live comment section, no? Kung mga wala pang teams yung mga yan, makipag-team up na kayo. Make sure na meron kayong mga Bisayang friends, no, na residing in Visayas. 50%, no, 50% or more dapat yung mga players sa team in order for you to be qualified. Pero ito na, yung inaantay ni Aya.
Ito talaga yung inaantay ko, yung ating what if. Monboy voice pa at ang aking favorite. Bukod sa the more many, the more happy. Yung ya. Ya. Dapat meron lang yung ya lang eh. Ya. para mas damang-dama natin. Pero syempre, gusto ko rin yung relax lang, pre. Kumaga parang chill-chill lang tayo dito. Pero we are still gonna give our best. So, katulad sabi ni Kuku kanina, ihanda nyo na yung inyong mga dapat ihanda para ma-avail yung ating what if Monboy voice pack. Kasi katulad din ng sinabi ni Quintoyo kahapon or nung nakaraan natin na streams, ito lang ulit, ngayon lang ulit tayo magkakaroon ng Filipino voice pack. So it is really, really very nice to have in the community. Kaya kung ako sa inyo, maghanda na at mag-ipon.
Maganda at mag-ipon. Voice pack of Monboy. Kung naalala nyo guys, merong Filipino voice pack. It was road filled, but this time around, it's going to be a pro player. First time ever na magkakaroon tayo ng voice pack, and it's gonna be coming from a pro player in the PH region. And baka nga, hindi lang si Monboy, no, yung magiging voice pack in the future. Baka mamaya, mas marami pa, no? So, abang-abang lang dito sa PUBG Mobile. So, maraming pakulo talaga tong si PUBG M. Dragon Ball, may voice pack, may RP, lahat na. Ilabas mo na PUBG M, no? Malay nyo, magkakaroon na rin ng mga caster voice pack, di ba? Malay nyo si Toyo, si Queen Toyo, no? Mamaya may voice pack. Voice pack niya, Mikeni, di ba? Iba.
Maganda yun. Talaga magkakaroon ng mga caster's curse para dun sa mga pinipili ng ating queen na si Queen Toyo. At sana nga na magkaroon ng Mikeni Dugdug Doremi na caster voice pack. Pero syempre, dahil sinabi na rin natin, no, baka mamaya ito yung maging epekto at baka napasa sa akin ni Queen Toyo yung ating caster's curse. Pero moving on, medyo sinisipon pa si pare natin doon. Ito naman ang ating caster's prediction for our second game. For me, I have here D Savior, Baunam United, and Geek Fam. For Kuku TV naman, Baunam, DX, at XERXIA Esports. Grabe, idol na idol ka talaga, no? Kahit na hindi ko nakita yung predictions ni Kuku, parehas kami, Baunam at D Savior yung nandito.
Kumbaga, pagka sa high school or college, no, meron ka seatmate na mangungopya sa'yo. Pero syempre, kailangan mong baguhin ng onte para di sabihin ng teacher na nagkopyahan tayo, di ba?
Para di halata.
Para di halata. Ayan. Mga galawan namin yan, guys, kung di nyo alam. way back before when we were in school. Pero yun nga, guys, we are back in our on-site venue, no? Right now, at Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Guys, wala pang PBE kasi sila ay naka-day off ngayon. Together with Vampire, with Team Secret. And kung di ako nagkakamali ng yung BTR din. So magandang grupo yung Group B. Sabi nga dun sa post, Aya, yung Group Beshi yan.
Uy, Group Beshi. Talagang beshing-beshi. At tumatumbling pa sila ngayon eh. Bukas pa sila makikipagbakbakan as they are on a rest day. We are entering the map of Erangel. First era map natin for today. Though meron pa tayong dalawa, ito yung isa sa mga pinakamaganda nating mapa because this will be the start of our week 2 sa mapa ng era.
And kung kanina pa north, mga kaibigan, hindi na pa north. It's gonna be from west to east. From Primorts hanggang sa Milta Power. And grabe tong flight pa to, Aya. Mahirap to for a lot of teams. Buti na lang talaga walang PBE ngayong araw. Kasi kung maalala mo, Stalber Kameshki yung dropping point ng PBE. So talagang malayo yung magiging gliding or baka nga kumuha na sila ng sasakyan. And minsan kasi, Aya, doon nangyayari yung mga early pick-offs, no, ng mga teams. Doon nila napapatay yung mga players na naghahanap ng mga sasakyan. And let's see, no, kung meron nga bang magkakaroon ng ganun. And ito rin yung sinabi namin sa podcast kagabi with Neptune the Gentleman Gaming we're in. You would have to have a plan B or plan C kapag ganito yung mga flight path.
Talagang kailangan may plan B at plan C. And as Queen Toyo says, dapat may contingency plan. Kailangan handa ka sa kung ano man yung circumstance in front of you. So as they are now going to their dropping points, this might be their original ones kung nandyan lang din sa may medyo kalapitan. Pero dun sa malalayong mga dropping points, let's see how they will be able to adjust. At sa pag-adjust ba nila, wala silang makakasabay. So for our Infinity, ang maganda dito, solong-solo nila yung ating sa Snovka military base. Meanwhile, Baunam takes Novorepnoye all for themselves as well. And for our first circle, medyo inline naman with our plane path. So, hindi sila ganun mahihirapan. Pero nandoon sa may north, naging pa-north din yung ating circle.
Oo. And ito yung maganda sa circle, no? Dito sa PMSL level. Kahit na meron pang aeroplano, yung circle nagpa-pop off na. And this will actually give you the idea kung magpa-fast loot kayo, if ever man na malayo kayo sa circle, or kung susulit-sulitin nyo yung paglulot nyo. And actually, yung mga ibang teams, nasa loob naman ng circle, so most definitely, masusulit at masusulit nila yung paglulot. And for the others, like itong The Infinity, medyo bibilisan nila no yung kanilang paglulot kasi nasa Snovka military base sila. And remember, Aya, yung circle nasa may northeastern side ng circle. And kung titingnan mo, FaZe Clan, no, they're actually on an early rotation, no, going to their usual drop points, which is yung Georgia Pol. They're actually able to, I think, loot a little bit. Uy, Lamborghini! Oh no! It was scary! Gets him knocked down! Yun lang talaga yung mali na ginawa ngayon ng team ng GE. But then again, nandito naman si Levi's. Ang pantalon, mga kaibigan. Ay, naku po, ay sinira na ni Smile ng GE. And ito yung maganda for GE. Once na na-knockdown yung isa, buti na lang meron agad na mambaback up dun sa isang na-knockdown. Even though na napatayan, it's a 2-1 trade. So magandang trade yan, Aya.
Magandang trade ngayon for now. Meanwhile, for the side of our D Savior, of course, they do not want to risk the rest of the team. Given na dalawa na lang sila ngayon, malamang sa malamang, magbaback pre muna, aatras muna yung ating mga tropa. At sabi lang nila dito, relax lang pre, relax lang daw muna sila habang yung iba nagbabakbakan. Now, they are gonna strategize differently than what they have originally planned kasi nga medyo na shaken up sila dahil dalawa na lang sila as early as of this moment. Pero going to our DBD, our previous winner chicken dinner takers, mukhang maganda rin ang kanilang pwesto as they are taking that area all for themselves. Solong-solo pa nila yun, Kuku.
Totoo yan. And tinitingnan lang muna ng spectator yung mga nagluloot. First, we had DX and Pochinki. And then we have Alter Ego right around Lipovka. And you could see, Aya, no, na two players are only looting only Lipovka. So talagang masisimot at masisimot to ng dalawang players na yan. And yung dalawang players na natitira ay nakasplit. Kumbaga nagja-jungle loot yan right around Lipovka area para mas mabilis yung pag-respawn if ever man na may kalaban na malapit. Pero dito tayo sa Yasnaya. Ito yung sinasabi ko madalas no sa mga cast natin with PUBG Mobile. Yasnaya Poliana can accommodate as much as 4 teams. And you can see right now na hating-hati itong Yasnaya. Yung eastern side sa may box, western side naman for PJev. And talagang respeto. Ayan, look at them how they loot. Hindi sila talaga lumalampas. Kumbaga may border yan eh.
Oo, may imaginary line. May imaginary line kung saan ito yung amin, ito yung sa inyo. Saka lang yan mababasag pag talagang ready na yung both teams and they are ready for that battle. Pero going back, Yasnaya Poliana, ito yung area, Kuku, na ayaw kong paglutan. Kahit napakadami, so na-overwhelm ako with a lot of those buildings, napakadaming pwedeng puntahan. So kung may choice ako, hindi ako pupunta ng Yasnaya Poliana. At kung maglut man ako doon, yung mga maliliit na building. Ikaw ba, how do you see Yasnaya Poliana as an area na ang daming buildings na medyo congested?
Well, actually, yung Yasnaya, if I have a team, I would actually tell them to drop there. Kasi kahit na sabihin na natin na meron pang isang team na magda-drop, most likely you will have enough loot. Aya, in order for you to actually get or engage with the other team na malapit din sa'yo. And kailangan talaga i-memorize nila yan sa napakalaking syudad na yan ng Yasnaya Poliana. Kailangan ma-memorize mo yung bawat sulok no ng airs ng Yasnaya Poliana. And actually kung meron nga akong team, I would have them drop there. And madalas kasi yung circle medyo malapit din sa Yasnaya di ba?
Yes. And correct. I would also agree na kung ako rin may team at hindi ako yung maglalaro doon, I would also be in favor of them dropping in that location. And as you said, kailangan kabisado nila yung ins and outs ng ating mapa and yung kanilang dropping point. Katulad ng sinabi mo doon sa video mo.
Uy,
na na-review ko din yan. They needed to know the ins and outs of their dropping point para in any case, hindi sila maipit at hindi sila ma-isolate ng kanilang kalaban. I remembered.
Uy, thank you sa view. Engagement
Uy,
din yan.
syempre.
More engagement, more fun. Ayan.
Yeah.
Pero yun nga, DVD, don't be game, sila yung nanalo no, in match number 1. Let's see kung nakapag-reset sila na maayos. Mahirap kasi mag-reset, Aya, no? Pagka nagka winner-winner chicken dinner ka from one game to another. But there is somehow some other teams na nakakagawa nun. Sometimes nakakapag-consecutive chicken dinner sila. And I think last PMPL pa yung last na nakita ko na nagtatlong manok, and it was actually Genesis Esports. Yung nag 3 times consecutive winner chicken dinner.
Yes, and going speaking of chicken dinner, when I was reviewing those teams na naka-chicken dinner, wala halos parang hindi ganon ka-dominating yung mga winner chicken dinner takers. Wala yung palaging sila lang nakakuha ng chicken for this map. So medyo distributed yung chicken dinners when it comes to our team. So let's see if this week number 2 would be a different story na kung saan merong mga magdo-dominate. So kung kanina DVD nakakuha, will they take this map once again for their name? Or baka iba naman yung mag-rise up. Pero speaking of rise up, ang ating FaZe ay nag-rise up, umaakyat sila literal dito sa ating hill using their buggy sa tamang scout lang kung saan nga ba mas magandang pumwesto.
Napakagandang kotse talaga yung buggy na yan. Pagka malubak, talagang pwede mong makakontrol ng maayos, no? Compared sa ibang mga kotse like UAZs or yung Dashas, di ba? Pwede mong makakontrol yung buggy. And for now, it's going to... Uy, ganda ng view na ito, no?
Grabe.
Parang sinasabayan ng camera, no? Yung pag-andar ng mga sasakyan ng Baunam United. And Baunam United, again, remember, they were number 1 in week number 1. Let's see kung paano nila ginagawa ng paraan yan with the rotation. It's actually a very late rotation is what they're doing right now. The circle will focus just right around Yasnaya Poliana. So again, diba? Speaking of Yasnaya Poliana kanina, kung yung team ko nandyan sa Yasnaya, di matik, no? Pwede nilang i-control yung mga apartments, no, dyan on the eastern side, or probably find a compound right at the middle kasi merong compound dyan na pwedeng kunin.
Oo, mukhang yun na ata yung kukunin ng ating ibang kupunan if they ever wish to go to that location. Pero yung iba na displays outside of the circle, they are now on that move to push forward as well. Pero will they not be meeting other teams habang dito yung ating BN or Baunam United na medyo inalat ng very very light kanina sa ating match number 1? Ito na ba ang kanilang paghihiganti para sa ating game number 2. Meanwhile, for FaZe, they're taking this gas station. Let's see if this will be favorable for them given na PJev natin hindi din kalayuan. Pero DX, kita mo naman dinaanan lang, nag-drive by sa harapan ng ating mga DBD. And now, dahil kanina nga, ito sila Chua na nagre-relax lang muna ng very very light. Mukhang hindi pa sila lalabas unless they are gonna be forced to do so.
Well, speaking of positioning, yung PJev, I would love to say na that's actually one of the power positions right now. If you're gonna ask me, in this type of circle na meron tayo, kasi napagitna niyan, may mga bahay-bahay, and then there's actually a compound right nearby na pwede mong gawin na mag-split, mag-duo split in those compounds. And right now, binabarel itong sila GEEK, which is si Audrey ng RRQ, and nasa taas sila. Yun lang! Sabi ni Nerpeco, pag tumingin ka, akin ka.
Ay.
At na-knockdown na nga siya. Buti na lang nandun agad yung fast revives na ginagawa ngayon ng GEEK. Kaso nga lang yun, dalawa na yung na-knockdown for GEEK fam, and it's now gonna be Hexas now pushing in. At kitang-kita ka dyan. Picture perfect DBS onto the side of Damrude. And now with the revives being made by GEEK fam, dalawa lang yung nakatayo. Meron pang na-knockdown na isa. Si Audrey nagtatago na lang sa Ecoms. And RRQ, sabi mo nga, Kings of Kings, and Kings of Kings nga yung pinakita nilang performance doon.
Ayun talagang, yun yung kanilang pinapakitang performance. Pero speaking of, Audrey nagtatago sa Ecoms. Ngayon, naging part na lang din siya ng Ecoms dahil nawala ng parang bula at nag-evaporate si tropa natin doon. And they're now still on that 16th spot. So GEEK is not doing very well for our week number 2 after the 2 matches ng ating day number 1. Medyo malaki yung kanilang hahabulin later on here in our battle. Pero for our yummy na si Buo, for our boom na si Yummy, baliktad. For our boom na si Yummy, sinisipat si PJ at mukhang gustong bigyan ng misery si Misery. Pero parang hindi pa siya magiging successful in doing so because the distance is quite large for them to actually push through with that. Pero the zone is now
Uy!
getting smaller. At pasok pa rin Kuko yung Yasnaya Poliana. So that is a really strategic location for our teams to take. Pero yung mga madaming naiwan on the southwestern side, they are gonna have a difficult time and they will surely struggle, Kuko.
And actually, yung sinabi kong power position, hindi na siya power position, and that's why PJev is not gonna bail out from that area. Pero dito muna tayo with FaZe Clan pushing in onto the side of MORPH GPX. Bobo Ho, isa sa mga paborito kong players. Yun lang, anong ginagawa mo dyan noon since? Bakit ka nagpakita sa side ng MORPH GPX? And probably, siya ay binabaril din on a different angle. And this is actually one of the bad plays right now being shown by FaZe Clan. And they're actually struggling nung week number 1, Aya. Wala sila sa first page, and usually nakikita natin sa first page yan ng leaderboards. Pero on the kill feed, it's gonna be Boom. We're going to be versus RQ. Indonesia supremacy is what's happening right now. Mort is going down. Pero si Yummy na knockdown din together with Normal Nursey of RQ. With a spray down coming from Hexas na knockdown niya itong si Azul. Sino na lang ba ang natitira? It's gonna be just him versus itong si Razy. Kaso nga lang, here comes a new challenger. Meron pang baon ng United.
Grabe, talagang sasali pa mga tropa natin, makikisaw-saw dito sa ating bakbakan between our King of Kings. Pero si Break mo ang na-break ang kanyang shield sa mga Ultras. He goes down. Max LV will be there para i-revive ang ating tropa. Pero magtatago lang si Razy. Kita mo naman nasa may gedli-gedli, magpapakawala ng granada. Sino nga kaya ang matatamaan? Sasali natin yung Porsche, yung ating bomba. At na-bomba nga ng tuluyan with that flag grenade and a follow-up of that Molotov. Mukhang masisecure yung ating kill. Tamang ecoms lang din sa may gedli because Boom, Razy is having a difficult time right now. He needs to hide amidst the smoke dahil solo na lang nga siya. Hexas is also having that same situation, pero sa Hexas ngayon, yung focus ng ating Baunam United at nadali na rin galing sa isa pang granada. Kung kanina yung Boom at yung RRQ naglalaban, ngayon Baunam United na yung naiwang nananaig.
At habang may nangyayari dito sa left side, on the right side, nag-push na yung FaZe Clan onto MORPH GPX. At sila pa yung nanalo, which is actually eliminating FaZe Clan off the map. And now, Baunam United going back, Aya, dito sa labanan na nangyayari ngayon sa area na to. Still alive, itong si Razy. And Razy actually nades break together with Porsche. And now, si Max na lang ang natitira all of a sudden. Oh no! Ba't ganon? Ba't ka tumabi sa umuusok na sasakyan?
What?
Oh no!
Grabe! Grabe yung ginawa ditong highlights ni Razy as he was really on the verge of losing that engagement dahil nga he is outnumbered. Solo na lang siya doon. He was a lone ranger pero naitawid niya pa with the use of our utilities at talagang wisely niyang nagamit yung ating mga granada, and that was on point, giving him that victory for that battle. Pero hindi pa doon kasi natatapos ang ating battle. Ang dami niya pang kalapit ng mga teams, so that is gonna be hindering him into entering the circle, but let's see how he will do this one. Pero para Jay na umuusok ang buggy, ano kayang gagawing pagtakas sa mga bala ng mga kalaban, pero mukhang safe pa naman siya dito, and as they take this ridge, mukhang safe na safe pa naman sila.
Medyo delicates nga lang if ever man na mag-push na yung box. So, I love how they move. Parajin goes closer to Chua, and then Chua will try to find another area na pwede nilang puntahan for later on. And Box Gaming, sila yung kalahati no, ng Yasnaya kanina. They haven't really moved dun sa area na yan. So they're just holding on dun sa mga police station na pwede nilang puntahan dyan, na pwede nilang pagkampan. Pero for now, it's going to be Sem9. Now able to look at the Infinity, going for the spray down. Itong si Kenny with that Scarlight, medyo mahirap yan. Pero for now, looks like may nag-push na ata. It's going to be DX who actually pushed Kenny. They know na meron lang isang player dito. Kaso nga lang, alam ba nila na nandun sa kabila yung mga players sa Sem9?
Tignan natin kung malalaman ba nila habang pinapakawalan muna ni Kenny yung ating granada para matigilan yung ating mga tropa from DX as they are trying to push dito si Sem9 Kenny. So this will be a 1v2 situation. Ay, rather 2v3 situation right now. Dep and Tam, nandito na rin para Jin nadali ng isa pang granada si Chua. Chua, sasayaw kaya siya dyan? Oh, mukhang mag-heal up muna dahil napakasakit na ng kanyang nare-receive the damage from all those bullets and all those frag grenades. Muntik-munti ka nang mapabagsak. Si pare natin magtatago lang muna amidst that echoes. Once again, grabe yung nagsasplash sa harapan niya. Parang nakikidlatan si pare natin pero nakakaiwas ng very very light, and now he is trying his best to survive the engagement. Sem 9 gigil na pabagsakin siya. Ang dami ng pinaulanan, pinakawalan na bala, na granada at molotov, pero matibay pa rin ang agimat ni pare nating Chua.
At kaya hindi nila mapatay si Chua. May bumaril kasi sa malayo
Uy!
para ma-knockdown itong si Kenny. And now Chua is able to actually hold on for his dear life. Pero habang may nangyayaring laban dyan sa left side, on the right side naman, it's going to be Alter Ego Aries together with Yoodo Alliance and Alva. Oh my goodness, siya na lang pala ang natitira. And Micro Uzi sa mukha with that burst. Oh no, almost getting the finish onto Yoodo Alliance. Pero nandun si Olio going for him to save the day for his teammates. And 4-man squad pa rin ang Yoodo Alliance at wala pang magta-third party. Pero balik muna tayo ulit dito sa area na to. Chua is still alive. Ang kunat mo, boy!
Talagang ang kunat mo, Chua. Pero ngayon, kabilang banda naman, mayroon pang panibagong bakbakan. DBD naman natin pupasok ng very very light as they are pressuring our PJEV. Dinadaanan, iniikutan, tinataanod yung kapaligiran. Nandito sa harapan natin si Misery. Uy, pero siya pa rin nababagsak. Jemmy, OP, goes down coming from behind habang si Yen